Joe, we're talking about the subject of depression. What was your physical and emotional and mental experience of it during the times that you had it?
Obviously low in mood. I would be very tearful. I felt very low in energy, so I would spend a lot of time. I wouldn't go out and do things. I wouldn't want to go and do things, which is not how I am normally at all.
When did you first experience depression, and what made you realize it was more than just feeling a bit low?
In my final year at university, I was doing an English degree at Leeds, and I got very, very stressed. I was also seeing a boyfriend who wasn't very kind, and I got very miserable and stressed and upset and so on at the time. And I thought, well, because I'd never experienced it before, I didn't know really. I think now I would know straight away and think, right, I need to look after myself and so on. At the time, I just thought, I just have to get through this on my own.
One of the things is that a lot of people simply don't understand depression. And when they see someone around them who is depressed, they're likely to think, well, why can't you just pull your socks up and just snap out of it?
It'd be like saying to someone who's got, a broken leg, sort yourself out. You wouldn't say that. So the difficulty with mental illness is that you might look completely fine. In fact, you might function in some ways completely fine, and yet actually you're really dealing with something. So I think what's absolutely important, which I didn't do a lot of the time, and which I didn't answer earlier on, is I didn't really talk to people about it, and I wasn't open about it with people, and that made it very lonely.
A lot of people have had fears about the lockdown period and the effect on mental health.
So I was worried about it, and I thought, how am I going to be with this? And actually, I've been remarkably well. And of course, I've had my moments where I think, when is this going to be over? I've felt sad. I've felt worried about my family. So I live alone. I'm not with people. And it has been obviously challenging, as it is for everyone. And I was quite concerned that I would get really anxious, that I would feel really miserable.
One of the things I know you're heavily into is meditation.
In meditation, the emphasis is on noticing thoughts and relating to them as thoughts and nothing else.